Hey everybody, it's Rich Tola, and thanks for tuning in to Tola Yoga live on Periscope. We're going to be teaching you a lesson today. Tola Yoga lesson number 1. Yoga push-ups and Chaturanga Dandasana, 4-limb staff pose. Because quite frankly, after 10 years of teaching, I learned that most folks, most students, get that wrong. Well, what do you mean wrong, right? There's no such thing as wrong. Well, there is. If you want to adhere to proper body mechanics, you really want to do this pose properly. 4-limb staff pose. You want to lower like a board in staff pose. You don't want to bow out or fly out your elbows. We're going to show you, demonstrate that. But again, thanks for tuning in. We're going to have some more Tola Yoga classes, 45-minute classes, starting next week again. And we already had 6 classes. Go check it out. The last one was the beginners. You're going to enjoy that. And we're going to bring it to you by the lake. Here we are by Lake Michigan. Beautiful day today in Chicago, finally, right? Awesome. And yeah, we're going to have 5 students coming out here by the lake on June 5th. Check it out. Going live at noon from Chicago, Lake Michigan. Here we go. Let's start with yoga push-ups because, quite frankly, you can do this anywhere, anytime. Anybody can do a yoga push-up. I teach this in my prenatal classes. If you're not doing chest, ladies especially, 80% of the students in my class are women. They're not working out, doing chest, whatever they are in the gym. So this is a great way to firm up those arms, those triceps, the chest. Work it. Easy to do. Now, whenever you plant your palms, anytime on the mat, you want to think. Spread your fingers really wide. Plant your palms like suction cups. I like to think Spider-Man. The eyes of the elbows are going to roll forward. You're not bowing those out. You're thinking eyes of the elbows are rolling forward. It's going to give you a firm tricep. So here we go. For a yoga push-up, first you want to think plank pose. Plank pose, wrists are above, shoulders are above wrists, right? Think shoulders above wrists. Push out through your heels. You're not up on your toes. Push out through. You want to pick a place ahead of the mat. You're looking ahead. You're not jerking your neck up or taking your chin in. So here we go. Think plank pose. Lower your knees. Starting place. You're going to take your chin a little ahead, maybe 6 inches ahead of your hands, your fingers. Here we go. Touching down. Boom. Touching down. Yoga push-ups here. You do as many as you can and then take it into a child's pose. Child's pose, we know, big toes together, knees really wide is one option. Another option is knees together and perhaps putting your arms by your side in child's pose. You don't have to. You can come right here. Yoga push-ups, you can take a break right here and then do, let's say, 5 at a time, right? See how I'm reaching forward, keeping the integrity of the spine? Right there. Really good. Really good, right? You're working your tries, you're working tops of your shoulders here. Again, try not to fly out your arms. When we're talking about Chaturanga Dandasana, 4-limb staff pose, you want to think plank or a little bit more, never below parallel. So most students, you drop your hips below parallel. Do not do that. Let me demonstrate. And then we'll demonstrate from the front view. Plant your fingers, right? Plant your palms really wide. Boom. See how we're hip distance apart with the feet? Now, you never like this. Never want to drop it or you never want to sloppily come down. A lot of students do that. No. You're thinking you're an ironing board and you're going to lower. We're going to lower halfway. Boom. That's your Chaturanga Dandasana. Turning that into up dog. If you go all the way, you can come into your cobra, soft cobra. Not going to work on that today, but think. And going back, you can always bend, but curl the toes under, right? Shoot the heels back. Spread the fingers. A good way to come into this too. See how I'm sinking back from your downward facing dog? You'll get a lot of this from down dog to plank pose. We're not going to work on those. Again, Chaturanga Dandasana right here, elbows in. You're going halfway down. If you're going to go to an up dog, a lot of students come forward on their toes. Again, boom, Chaturanga. You can even work on doing these, a little more challenging push-up. Let me demonstrate from the front view so you see how you do not splay out your elbows. We're really close to the lake here today, so let's see. Hopefully I won't tip in, or maybe I could. So look back. Well, I got to look back there. So here we go. From the front view, remember, elbows do not fly out. Hips stay parallel or slightly above parallel, and you lower halfway. Pull through the core. Engage. Remember, halfway. boom. If you have to lower your knees, you can do knees, chest, chin here too. You can go knees, boom. That's another version of Chaturanga, and then bring it forward if you want to go back, and then take a little breather there. There you go. Lesson number 1, Tola Yoga. Yoga push-ups anytime, anywhere, anyone can do them. Chaturanga Dandasana. Keep the integrity of that flat board coming down like an ironing board, and stick with it. Practice whenever you can, and we'll see you soon. Like I said, next week coming to you live with another class. Thanks for tuning in. Go to my website, richtola.com, and we'll see you soon. Peace.